Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Happy Gobble Gobble Day. Listen, while we waiting for the food to cook, we got to talk about what's going on with Kandi and Todd. Now, I know I did a video yesterday when I was like, yo, Todd helped Kandi build a kingdom. And if he was a woman, we would say he was due money. However, people said he wasn't a woman and he wasn't loyal and he wasn't faithful. And people are wondering how long this little keep it cute game they got going on is going to last. All right, sit down. Sit down. Let me tell you the tea, okay? And then let me tell you what I know. Because Kandi issued a really, really amazing response saying she was going to enforce the prenup. But what was written in that response? Oh, Todd, I hope you got your own money for lawyers because Kandi is going to fight you tooth and nail. And it's starting with her saying that they never make no money while they had that production company. Now, I don't know to believe that. I know that Miss Kandi literally likes to protect her money, but let's see if Todd actually fell for the okie doke, because one thing I do know about productions and all that other stuff, if Kandi was the one controlling the money, she legally probably found ways to sink all the profit and couch it in debt so that on the paper, if Todd tries to get half of what they owned while they were together, because don't forget the prenup protects her assets. Anything they made while they were a married couple, he would be entitled to 50% of. But just like big movie houses, they often do what's called creative accounting, where at the end of the day, a movie might have made like $300 million, but Paramount Pictures is like, well, wouldn't you know it? The promotion cost $100 million. The free snacks in the trailer, that was like at least what, 5, 8, 10 million? That water, yeah, the Aquafina. I know it's $1.39 at your local, $2.39 at your local CVS, but we paid like $5 a bottle and we bought 1 billion bottles. They couch it behind this hidden debt and even future expenses and other like promotion, PR, clothes. They couch it so that on paper, it looks like they barely made any profit. And this seems like that's what Kandi is saying, y'all. Let's get into this. Okay, first of all, let's talk about what the streets are saying, right? So I was like, yo, what's going on? And I said, from what I've been told, my source said, from what I've been hearing, Todd couldn't stay out the streets. When I said that, I said, you know what? I kind of believe it, because remember I talked about men and female roles. It's very hard in this world for people to switch roles. And hear me out. The woman can switch roles, no problem, but Kandi's a boss. She ain't switching to nothing. You know, like she literally has an empire to run. But when it comes to men, it's